still. 1. Okay, that's called a Dorian scale. Don't need to necessarily know that. But it's the difference between the Mixolydian scale, which has a major third. Okay, here's the minor version again. Whoops, I came down major. Okay, so because that minor and major thing is interchangeable, you can actually, it's cool to go either way. So you kind of end up with some chromaticism in there. Okay, so like what we've talked about before, less is more. You can pick one position and really get to know this thing. And be able to do some nice acrobatic stuff in there, but again, using those rules of coming back to the root. Let me play a little bit, going back and forth. So the only note that's changing is that third. The rest of the notes in the scale stay the same. So that's a scale without a third in it, just to kind of show you. So I should explain that when I play, when I improvise, I'm thinking about what note in the scale I'm playing. I'm thinking about, am I on the root? Am I on the third? And the fifth? And the 7? And exploring each of those sounds and what those sound like. I could show you one of the things that I've done is actually set up drones or loops with just a single note, no delays. So I'm just improvising using the Mixolydian scale now. Now if I make that minor, so the minor has a much more kind of subdued sound. Whereas the major, so I've actually spent a great deal of time learning what the different modes and tonalities sound like by setting up a drone. I mean, you can do that any way you want. You can use a keyboard, you can set up a loop. But getting to know the personality of each of those notes and the intervals creates a relationship that enables you to be able to create emotional feelings that you want, because each of those scales has a different emotional tone. You know, the major is a little lighter, the minor is a little darker. So whatever it is that you're going for, you're able to have access to that. Now beyond that, I get to know these scales not only in each position on the guitar, but I'll also take them one string at a time. So for example, the A Mixolydian scale on the E string, just the high E string.